what is better in your experience? Is it more of a diet? Is it a more of a physical exercise? Is it a sleep? Is it all of it together? What is it which actually helped you the most losing weight?
It's a little bit of everything, but honestly, for me, when I got my mental health under control,
Mm,
everything else kind of slowly clicked. So one of the issues I struggled with, I've always been somewhat of a people pleaser,
mm,
but which kind of got me in some weird positions with some people. So being a people pleaser can sometimes get you into a position where people will take advantage of you.
yes.
And for me, I got into some situations where I was almost borderline mentally abused.
Mm,
Didn't realize it, but when I took recognition of, you know what, these people aren't supportive,
mm,
and to get out of those relationships, then I started kind of focusing on me. It also helped. It was weirdly working on my PhD made me more confident to realize, you
mm.
know what, I don't need these people. I'm smart enough and intelligent enough to do it on my own. Um, but then, once I kind of took control of that, then it was kind of just focusing on um, you know, getting some exercise. And
Mm,
everybody thinks you have to do really intense exercise. When I started, I would go walk for 20, 30 minutes.
mm,
Um, because that's sometimes all I could do.
mm.
I also focused on my diet, and you don't crash diet. That's what everybody wants to do, is crash diet. Oh, if I lose 5, 10 pounds in a week, I'm doing good. That's not safe.
Yeah.
Um, Now, depending on your weight, when I weighed a lot more, I could lose a lot of weight fast.
Mm,
It's natural to do that. Sometimes it's water weight.
yeah.
Um, but I started focusing on, okay, if I'm burning this much, then I should only be consuming this much. But the other thing I also realized was, um, when I would go on diets before, I would never treat myself. And you get so consumed with wanting sugar or wanting
Yes.
that one thing. So I learned it's okay to do that.
Mm,
And the nice thing is eventually sleep clicks. And sleep, I still notice it now more than even I did dieting.
mm,
When I don't sleep, I'm really hungry.
mm.
And working on a PhD, working as a professor, sometimes you don't get a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
So I still to this day am on a rigid schedule as
Mm,
far as I try to go to bed between 9 and 9:30. Because well, right now I just finished my second half marathon, so I'm kind of in a lull period.
nice.
But when I'm run training, I get up at 4:30 in the morning to go run.
Wow.
Because that way I make sure I get my workout in. Then I have school and I don't have to worry about everything else. Um, so yeah, I go to bed by 9 to get
Yeah.
my sleep. And I nap. I do nap a lot in the evenings sometimes. That's when I know I'm not getting enough. Um, and a lot of it comes down to listening to your body. There's nights I'll go to bed at 8 o'clock because my body is telling me I'm tired. We need to go to bed. There's times, like this past weekend, my body was telling me I needed to eat a little bit more.
Mm,
And you start to learn, and it takes time, you start to learn when you're actually hungry or it's boredom hungry,
yeah.
and how to kind of go about that. It takes time. Um, but the biggest thing for me was actually the mental health, but also learning not to punish myself
Yeah.
if I got off track.
Yeah.
Um, because so many people do that. It's like, oh, I got off my diet or I didn't do this right, so they give up or they chastise themselves. Don't punish yourself
Mm.
because we're human and you're
Yeah,
gonna get
absolutely.
off.